Today we will be solving functions. In the past you've seen functions and you have written functions. We have solved for variables, but we have never substituted to solve for specific values of those functions. Today here you see an introduction to what will in the future become a t-chart. Right? This is our expanded form, so we can show work in the middle, and you will see that throughout the three examples that I have here provided. Our first function on the left is y equals x plus 2. In this left-hand column, we have our domain or our input values. These are also known as our x values. These are the numbers that we will be substituting in for x, and we will be solving for our output or domain values, which are our y values. So we are going to start with -1, substitute that x value into our function, and simplify by solving for y. So, -1 plus 2. -1 plus 2 gives us +1. Our next value is 0. 0 plus 2. 0 plus 2 gives us +2. Our third value, x equals 1. 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 gives us 3. And our final, or fourth value for this specific example is 2. 2 plus 2 simplifies to 4. Our next problem in the middle here, our function value is x minus 2. Alright, so the values that we're going to be plugging in for x, we need to subtract 2 from them to solve for our output or domain values. Here, instead of y, we have a function notation, which is f of x. Right? So we are plugging 4 in. 4 minus 2 simplifies to 2. Our next value, 8. 8 minus 2 simplifies to 6. 10 minus 2 simplifies to 8. And you can see here that we're substituting in numbers. Our outputs are continuing a pattern here. So 12 minus 2 gives us 10. Alright, and our third example on the right-hand side here, f of x equals 3x. So this time we are plugging in an x value and we need to multiply. These two are attached by multiplication. So 3 times -3 gives us -9. 3 times -1 gives us an output of -3. If we plug in 0 for x, 3 times 0 gives us a value of 0. Anything times 0 gives us 0. And 1 times 3 gives us 3. So we're also seeing a pattern in our output or our range values here. 3 times 3 gives us 9. So our pattern is counting by 3. So these can easily turn into calculator problems. You can plug these in and simplify in the calculator. That will do the work for you. Or you can show your algebra here. Now, in the next examples, which you will be solving, you can skip this middle section if you choose. Alright? But this time, I want you to substitute in only 2 values. -2, +2. -4, +5. And 1, 10. Simplify those as practice. Plug them into your calculator to check. And if you also need practice, in a couple of seconds I'm going to change this to another slide where you will have more problems to practice. Feel free to pause the video, simplify, and it's as easy as plugging these into the calculator or mental math if you do not want to show the work. So in these 9 examples, input, output, input, output, input, output. Please take your time to solve.